Supermicron and NVIDIA both have been leading the stock market. I'm talking about capturing big gains, y'all. Year to date, Supermicron is up almost $700 and we only in March. That's like 245%. And NVIDIA is up over $400 year to date and we only in March. That's 245%. So both of these companies been killing it, but I'm not a chaser. I don't chase companies. But what I did is I did my research. One is a buy, one is maybe a buy, but one is definitely a better buy than the other. I just finished watching NVIDIA's like AI event or whatever, and AI is getting to crazy levels. I'm talking about it's going to take over the world. So if you aren't already invested in AI, I feel like that's a move that you should look into because it's a new runner and it's got legs on it. So it's going to continue to run, y'all. But let me really get into what I'm talking about today. I looked at the financials on both companies and one is a clear winner. So I'm gonna go back and forth between both of them, right? So we could compare and you could see where I came up with my recommendations or where I came up with my homework on which stock is better, right? So the earnings per share for next year, on this one, the higher the better. Supermicron, a little bit over 38%, 38.3, and NVIDIA 19.14. Earnings per share next year is better with Supermicron, so that one's up so far. Earnings per share the next 5 years for Supermicron is 48%, 48.2%, and NVIDIA for next 5 years is 37.9%. Supermicron looking better on that one too. So far, Supermicron is up. But let's continue to look at these financials. So Supermicron's return on assets is 17.27% and NVIDIA is 55%. NVIDIA is looking way better on the return on assets. But now let's look at the return on equities. Return on equity, Supermicron 29.9%. Return on equity for NVIDIA 91.46%. That's way better for NVIDIA. Gross margins. Gross margin for Supermicron, 16.39%. Gross margins for NVIDIA, 72.72%. Way better on NVIDIA. We got the forward PE ratio. Usually with a PE ratio, the lower the better, right? Forward PE ratio on Supermicron, 32.18. And the forward PE ratio on NVIDIA, 31.56. NVIDIA is better on that one, but slightly, there's no true winner on the forward PE. Total revenue. This is a big one, y'all. Total revenue, Supermicron is a little bit over 9 million, increasing about 2 million from 7 million in 2023, right? But NVIDIA, total revenue is 60,000, increasing from a year before from 60 million, increasing from the year before 26 million. That's a lot of revenue in a year. And it way surpasses Supermicron's total revenue. Cost of revenue. Supermicron has less of a cost of revenue, 7,700,000. And NVIDIA 16 million cost of revenue. Supermicron looks better on that one. Total assets, the higher the better. Supermicron total assets 3,674,000. NVIDIA's total assets 65,728,000. Way better. Total liabilities. Supermicron has 1,700,000 total liabilities. NVIDIA has 22 million. NVIDIA has way more liabilities than Supermicron, so Supermicron looks better on that one. Total debt, Supermicron is at 290,000 and NVIDIA is at 11 million. Supermicron has less debt. Supermicron looks better in that area. Operating cash flow, Supermicron has 663,580. NVIDIA has 28,090,000. Way more operating cash flow on NVIDIA. And free cash flow. Free cash flow, NVIDIA has 27 million. Supermicron has negative 169,000. It's hands down, man. Even though Supermicron has been outperforming, I looked at the balance sheet, and NVIDIA is a much way better company to invest in based on the financials. NVIDIA, I looked at their, like I said earlier in the video, I looked at their I looked at their AI event, and AI is progressing and it's at its infancy. So if you think at $900 NVIDIA is too expensive, you better get in before it's too late. And it's not too late to get in NVIDIA. It could be too late to get in Supermicron. If y'all want me to review another stock or something like that, or compare another two stocks, your boy will do it, man. You just got to get in the comments. But after you get in the comments, make sure you like and subscribe.